Japan wasn't ready to cope with last year's nuclear disaster. That's according to Naoto Kan, who was prime minister at the time. He gave an interview to the Associated Press.
There were problems in crisis management after the incident. But even before the 11th of March, we were completely unprepared for a tsunami.
The accident last March, after an earthquake and tsunami, displaced about 100,000 people who live near the Fukushima Daiichi plant. In addition to leaving communities deserted, worries about radiation leaks have raised fears of contamination in everything from fruit and vegetables to fish and water. Kan acknowledged there was poor communication and coordination among nuclear regulators, utility officials, and his government at the time the facility was threatened with meltdown. He said the nuclear industry has inadequate safety guidelines, and the country's crisis management systems need an overhaul. He questioned the actual placement of the Fukushima plant, built with inadequate protection on a stretch of coastline that records show was particularly vulnerable to tsunamis. Overall, he said he didn't see a future for nuclear energy.
I wouldn't call myself anti-nuclear. I seek a society non-reliant on nuclear energy, a society that can do without nuclear energy. And Japan can prove a role model. It is possible.
The government finally declared Fukushima Daiichi stable in December, but the crippled facility isn't the only one offline. Hardly any of Japan's 54 reactors are currently operating. Nearly all of them are shut for maintenance and/or safety checks. It's very likely that by the end of April, none will be working at all. Karen Sloan, The Associated Press.